Today on the channel, grab your incense, grab your Blacklight posters, as today we got something special, as we got the Ringside Collectible exclusive AEW Unmatched Blacklight Edition, Jeff Hardy.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another AEW unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got a special one. We got the Ringside Collectibles exclusive AEW Unmatched Blacklight Edition Jeff Hardy. But of course, for your Jeff Hardy needs and everything else wrestling related, hit up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. Got to get a deal out there. And deal I did is this is a very special piece. This is a very cool piece in the pantheon of AEW Jazzwares figures we've got over the last 5 years or so. What is time once again? This is a pretty darn cool piece, if you ask me. I don't think we've ever seen anything quite like this. We've had glow-in-the-dark figures before. We've had translucent figures before. But we've never had a package that actually has a black light inside of it. Operates off of batteries, so you got to replace the batteries on this one. And of course, we're going to get into it all here in this video. And we're going to do this video like we do all the other videos on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And could this be the final Jeff Hardy figure from AEW? I don't know. We thought that a while ago. And Jazzwares keeps surprising us. Keeps coming out with stuff. Recently announced here, coming out later this week. Or at least the order will be up this week. But I assume shipping right out. It is the Jazzwares Vault 3-pack that has Matt Hardy in it. So the Hardy party continues. Even though they have went over to TNA, they've even been on NXT, but they're still getting figures from Jazzwares. And I don't think anybody's complaining about that because Jeff Hardy, especially one of the most popular performers of all time. And you know me personally, I'm a sucker for a guy in face paint. I love some face paint, and we get that with this Jeff Hardy here. But as I was saying, the packaging is a whole nother animal. Absolutely cool. And I got to give a kudos to the Jazzwares team. They absolutely do kill it on all these different exclusives, especially the Ringside exclusives with the packaging designs. Just very, very cool here. Very special for Jeff Hardy. And as I said, Jeff Hardy's had a lot of special figures over the years. He's had probably one of the most action figures released. He's right up there with the Rey Mysterios and John Cena's and the Undertakers of the world. And when the dust finally settles, he might be a Mount Rushmore action figure wrestling persona. How about that? We'll see how it ends up shaking out. But this one, looking pretty darn cool in the package. Classic Jeff Hardy look right there on the front. Got the face paint going on. Jeff Hardy right there. Very cool colors on this one. On the side, AEW Jeff Hardy. And then on this side, it gets really interesting. Obviously, you got Jeff Hardy right there. But down here, AEW Unmatched. Now, usually a lot of these Ringside exclusives, really any of their exclusives, will say unrivaled. But this is actually an unmatched. So if you're a completist on the unmatched line, you're going to need that right there. Now, you can also see right here in the package, what do you see? A little screwdriver needed right here to get this out, as this is where the battery compartment is for the packaging here. Now, this is a very, very cool idea that Jazzwares is doing with this. Obviously, this is almost one you want to just keep in the package because of the whole ensemble. But you know me, I'm a sucker. I got to open these things up. We will open this up here. But I will probably pick up another one of these. I like the idea so much. I think it is a very cool idea. This is something I'd like to have mint on card in my collection. It just goes that way with the Blacklight, of course. But very cool here, but it does have the Velcro like a young NECA. And there it is. Look at that. Just the power propels us right here. Now, it does open a little, very easily, I should say. It does have the power of Velcro. No magnets, anything like that. You do get a Jeff Hardy glamour shot right there. You do get the Jeff Hardy figure in the package here. Now, very similar to the other Jeff Hardys we've seen. But was this his debut look? Is that how he debuted? I remember, I think when he debuted, he was wearing an outfit he had worn in the WWE, which we even got a figure of, and I think that is this. Somebody might have to correct me on that. But he does come with some accessories in here, and it looks like we got a ladder back there, an extra head. We got 2 extra hands as well. A lot going on with old Jeff Hardy here. Now, this does take AAA batteries for those keeping track at home, if that is your thing. And then on the back, AEW Ringside exclusive, there's old Jeff Hardy. Just ready to celebrate, of course. But let's get him out of the package. Let's see how easy this is to get out of the package. This could be a little complicated, but maybe not. We'll see. Like I said, I hate to unbox this one, but it must be done. It must be done for science, for sure. And there's really no going home without just destroying the package here, as the bubble is attached to the ladder inside here. So if you're going to rip it out, you're going to have to rip it out like a young Ace Frehley. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to rip that ladder out. Always nice to have a ladder. We don't get a ton of ladders in this day and age. And I hate to actually just get rid of this because we got the lights going on, all this kind of stuff. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So I guess when you shut it, if you actually leave this on, when you shut the front of the package, it will turn that light off. But you got those little lights down here, as you can see. And then there's a switch on the side to turn it off. I don't know. I feel like I should save this. I don't know if I need to re-engineer it, take these out, use them for something else. I'm not exactly sure. But it is heavy, obviously, with all the guts and stuff and the electronics in there. So very, very cool to see on that one, I will say. Packaging off to the side, gentle. See you later. Talk about the ladder here. It's just a ladder, folds in, folds out, all black ladder, of course. Your usual ladder, but a nice sturdy ladder as well. So we're here for that accessory. But then we're getting down to the plastic prison. We got Jeff Hardy doing Jeff Hardy things in the package right there. Looking like a, I don't know, like a popsicle is almost what this always reminds me of, kind of the color combination. There it is. See you later, shuffle. Off to the side, and let's dive into the accessories before we get into the figure itself. We do get 2 extra hands here. So he's got 2 gripping hands, I guess, to grip the ladder if he needs to. And then we got the crazy Jeff Hardy hands. He's going crazy. He's doing his signature poses right here. We've seen these hands in the past as well. Very cool colors on this one. Once again, like a popsicle right there. So we get those 2 extra hands. But now we're going to dive into the head on Jeff Hardy. And what's going on with Jeff? I think all day long, you got to use the second head. The screaming, yelling head is the way to go with this one for me. Or you can get the stoic plain Jane head on him. It's just really choose your own head adventure on that. And I believe this is that face paint makeup where he closes his eyes and then he paints the eye on there. I think that is the case. It would have been cool to kind of see that way, but it looks like it's in the eyelids a little bit, the eye when he closes his eye, if I'm making sense there. He does got the 2 big hoop earrings going on, a little bit shaved on the side. You got the long hair, of course. But I believe we've seen both of these head sculpts from Jeff in the past, but we haven't necessarily seen him with makeup on. And you guys know me, I'm a sucker for face paint. Looks very, very cool. 2 very good head sculpts. You could always use one of these extra heads with a different Jeff Hardy if you wanted to. Now, diving into the figure itself, first thing you notice, those bright arms there, the bright colors there. That's what gives it the real Blacklight, and the belt as well. Looking very good. I do got a little paint imperfections here and there. I don't know if that's because of the Blacklight paint. I think they had to use some kind of different paint or a mix-in of some kind on this to get it the Blacklight look. But it does look good if you look at it, though. But I do have a few paint imperfections, but it still looks okay. You got black in the vest over the top. You got the black pants down here. Talked about the belt. You do got that handkerchief. It's, of course, when he needs to blow his nose. And it's allergy season, so he needs to blow his nose a lot. And it also works, I think, if you have to go to jail, which Jeff Hardy, unfortunately, has went to jail a time or two. I think this is how you escape from jail. You get some of these, and you tie them up, and you throw them out, and you scale down the prison wall. I think that's what that's for. Somebody fact check that. Todd McFarlane's giving me the big toe thumbs up, of course. He doesn't give me this. He gives it with his toe, but that's McFarlane from the couch right there. But looking good here on the Jeff Hardy. Like I said, we've seen this before. And really, the gimmicky nature of this one, it's weird, is I think the majority of these will be left in box. I think that's how it's going to go. It's just that cool of a thing, cool of an idea, off the beaten path, totally different. They should have done something like this in Mattel with Bray Wyatt. They had a perfect opportunity with that Fiend to do something like this. They did not, and I feel like Jazzwares can be a little bit more nimble in these kind of things. I don't think they have quite the red tape and approval to get something done, where I think WWE, it's a bigger corporation, obviously, probably a lot more steps to get things approved, where I think Jazzwares is probably a pretty quick call if they need to. That's just my assumption there. But now, one thing we're not going to assume is the articulation. We're going to walk through it right here. Now, his arms go all the way around for us. Do get the bicep cut. Double jointed, pinned elbows. Yes, the pins are still in, apparently, here. Hands back and forth, side to side. Head back and forth, side to side, removable. A bit limited on that head articulation for him. You do get the hula hoop at the waist there. Back and forth, traditional waist, not a ton of movement there. Big old splits if you need them. Legs do go up as well. Thigh cut. Double jointed, pinned knees. Yes, they're pinned. Ankles back and forth, side to side. Got those white shoes that we've seen before. Got like the bell bottoms down there. Looking okay. Looking okay, of course. And he should fit on a Jazzwares Ringside collectible stand. what do you know? Fits right there on the stand, so he's ready to go. He's ready to go to a rave. He's ready to go to a party. He's ready for the Blacklight posters. Somebody get the incense going. We're ready to party with Jeff Hardy like a kid in their high school with the Blacklight posters, of course. But there it is. Old Jeff Hardy, AEW Unmatched Ringside exclusive. Quite the figure here. Now, on its own, maybe not as special, but when you take the whole packaging, you take the box, everything else, one of the best exclusive releases we have got from the Jazzwares team is right here. We do got Jeff in the past. I did bring this one out of the dungeon, out of the back of the collection. Jeff Hardy Basic, way back when. I think it was part of a 2-pack with Matt Hardy, if I'm not mistaken. But I believe same kind of thing he was wearing here. Obviously, the Blacklight paint maybe makes it a little bit different. But I believe same shirt. I think it was supposed to be. I don't know. You guys correct me on that. Then we, of course, got face paint Jeff Hardy's. You got to have those ready to go. And we even got an unpainted one over here from Jazzwares. So a lot of Jeff Hardys over the last couple of years from Jazzwares. Have to think this might be the end of the road. I guess we'll see what ends up happening. You never know what's going to happen. Jeff Hardy, a guy that'll always keep you on your toes. Same with his brother, Matt Hardy. You just never know what these guys are going to be up to. So shout out to the Hardy boys. All these years still wrestling, still doing that high-flying style as well. So kudos to them all these years later. And kudos to the Ringside exclusive right here. What's your guys' thoughts? Pick up, pass, long game, no game, not so sure game? Let me know in the comments down below. You made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day. And then some. We, of course, got 2 YouTube channels. Make sure you're subscribing to both of them. Don't forget the Patreon and YouTube channel memberships to get early videos, early access to stuff like this, plus bonus content as well. And best of all, you do support the channel. You can support the channel on ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. Don't forget my brand new book, The Complete Guide to the ECW Original San Francisco Toy Makers. Available on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, or from me. Hardcover, softcover editions available. Appreciate the support on the book. Don't forget SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and TheKylePetersonShow at gmail.com. My brand new podcast. New episodes every single Tuesday wherever audio podcasts are found. Video cast on YouTube. And channel members and Patreon members do get the episodes early. So shout out to everybody out there. So there it is. Jeff Hardy, Ringside exclusive. Till next time, see you guys all real soon.
Well, are we going to dance or are we going to play?